Hey y'all, thanks for stopping by. So, the Republicans had their second debate yesterday, and I don't know if you've watched it yet. Personally, it aired past my bedtime, and I'm just getting done with all my gym and stuff, so I'll probably watch it while I'm working. But I did see some highlights while I was, in between all my morning activities, and one thing I saw I'm not really surprised by it, but for someone to be so forthright with their hypocrisy was really surprising for me. Vivek Ramaswamy, the seemingly like he's going to be the GOP frontrunner behind Trump. I don't think anybody's going to win the GOP nomination aside from Trump, by the way, unless he gets, arrested or something like that, or they find some way to keep him from keeping the nomination. Anyway, this guy was on stage. They're talking about birthright citizenship. Now, if you don't know what that is, that's when you are born in this country, that means you're a citizen. Some people you might have heard the phrase anchor baby before. It's a pretty messed up way to describe someone coming to a place while they're pregnant just to have a kid so they can move the rest of their family over. But birthright citizenship, you're born here, you're a citizen. Vivek says he does not like that. He would get rid of that if he was the president of the United States of America. And that's a weird thing for him to say, because when he was born in this country, his parents were considered non-citizens. They were in the process, but they were considered non-citizens. He got his citizenship through birthright status. Now, when I started this video and said that that's not surprising to me that he would say something like that, it's mainly because I've noticed a trend with people in the right wing, whether they're conservatives or these American libertarian parties, of just a level of hypocrisy in the things they believe, the things that they've benefited from versus the things that they preach. I think most famously Ayn Rand. Her whole objectivism and standing on your own, bootstraps mentality, and she spent most of her life on government assistance, which she swore made you like an immoral person for doing, but benefited from in her life. Um, this is just, it's honestly, it just seems like this is the ideology of conservatism. It's you build a bridge to get yourself across a gap, and you use all this wood and materials from, one side of this chasm to make your way across, and then you destroy it when you make it. Tell people, build your own bridge, like I did, but there's nothing left for them to use. You've benefited from the infrastructure and the systems that were in place throughout your life, and you want to take that from people who are being born into this world. Why? What do you gain from it? Well, you gain nothing except for, I don't know, keeping people out of your lines in the dirt. You want to keep them on that side of the fence instead of on this side of the fence. You might think it has something to do with voting trends or demographic shifts or something like that, but if you truly believe that, people are worth their merits and their values, that stuff shouldn't matter to you. If this has to do with people voting for your particular political party, maybe you should be more enticing. Maybe you shouldn't, I don't know, promote people who say you don't deserve to live here if you're born here. You don't deserve to get the same citizenship that I got. Maybe that's why your political party doesn't fare well with new immigrants, because they're a party of new immigrants who hate new immigrants. It's just ridiculous to me. I don't know. Again, I'm gonna try and watch this debate at some point today, just so I can get the full scope of things. I genuinely don't think any of them are gonna stand a chance against Trump in the long term, but we'll see what happens. Maybe there's some more interesting stuff that happened rather than just this birthright comment. But I guess until I actually watch the whole thing, y'all try to have a good day.